Welcome to Solved and Unsolved Mysteries of the Bible. I am Dick Baker, your teacher. And what this is all about are Bible archaeological discoveries that have been found recently and some in the far past that solve mysteries in the Word of God. That which has not previously been revealed is what a mystery is, and has been revealed. And many times the stones do talk and share a great Bible story and discovery. Today we're looking at something unique, and so stick with us. It's about King Ahab, but before that, it's the dig going on at Abel Beth Maacah. And let's get into that right now. And there's some things that are going to be solved here. A combined team from Azusa Pacific University and Hebrew University have been at an ongoing dig in the far north area of Israel. The city of Abel Beth Maacah dates back 3,000 years. It's quite old and is located about 4 miles west of Dan. For perspective, notice where the Sea of Galilee is at the lower right. And so we're really far north. In fact, we're right on a borderline of another nation. In fact, there's two of them. You will see that in a minute. Here's the close-up, and you see Dan about 4 miles away, the city. And there's Mount Hermon, but there's Abel Beth Maacah and the dig that's going on there in that large area. Today, it is in the corner of three countries, Israel, Syria, and Lebanon. And they have different dig areas going on at this time. And so you can see the tribe of Dan way up north. And it is in that area. A room that contains broken jars has been found. They date back 800 years before Christ walked the earth. The dating places them in the time of King Ahab and the northern kingdom of Israel. Some of the pottery broken in pieces, and the Israel Antiquities Authority will take these and put them back together. Once again, more of the dig. Most of the time they'll put a big tent up over it to protect from the rain, but especially the sun. Here's just a small area, one of the areas underway. It's up on a big mound. When you build a city, you found a high hill and you built your city on the hill. And this is an artist's rendering of much of what the city would have been like. Abel Beth Maacah is mentioned in 2 Samuel 10:6, which involves David and his general Joab. And when the children of Ammon saw that they stank before David, stank didn't necessarily mean that they had body odor, but that they just were offensive to David, wanted nothing to do. The children of Ammon sent and hired the Syrians of Beth Rahab and the Syrians of Zobah, 20,000 footmen, and of King Maacah, 1,000 men, and of Ishtab, 12,000 men. So here comes a battle, and what happens? The children of Ammon have to go out and find other generals and other people that will come and stand against David, against Joab. Again, the story continues as Abel Beth Maacah is mentioned in 2 Samuel 20 now as, quote, city that is a mother in Israel and a part of the Lord's inheritance. Here's the Bible account and background there. And he went through all the tribes of Israel unto Abel and to Beth Maacah and all the Berites, and they were gathered together, went also after him. And they came and besieged him in Abel Beth Maacah, and they cast upon a bank against the city, and it stood in the trench. And all the people that were with Joab battered the wall to throw it down. So the battle's underway. Then cried a wise woman out of the city, Hear, say, I pray you, unto Joab. She calls out for Joab. Come near hither, that I may speak with thee. And when he was come near unto her, the woman said, Are you Joab? And he answered, I am he. Then she said unto him, Hear the words of your handmaid. And he answered, I do hear, I'm listening. Then she spoke, saying, They were wont to speak in old times, saying, They shall surely ask counsel at Abel. And so they ended the matter. It seemed that in the past, there were wise people that before you made big decisions, or even an army coming to do battle against a city, that there would be counsel. There would be people that would be talked to, and there were very wise people. And so she's saying, this woman is telling Joab, have you forgotten about that? I am one of them, verse 19, I am one of them that are peaceable and faithful in Israel. She says, I'm an Israelite. You seek to destroy a city and a mother in Israel. Why will you swallow up the inheritance of the Lord? So she's really asking, saying, why are you fighting against your own us, your own people? God gave us this land. There's nothing here for you to take. It doesn't belong to you. And finally, in 1 Kings, we went over a different time. And by the way, Joab pulls back. In 1 Kings 15:20, King Ben-Hadad of Armenia, actually. So Ben-Hadad hearkened unto King Asa, and sent captains of the hosts which he had against the city of Israel, and smote Ijon, and Dan, and Abel Beth Maacah, and all Chinnereth, with all the land of Naphtali. This is an entirely different battle in a different time. So now back to the presence. Evidence continues with residue noting the room was, quote, an ancient wine cellar, unquote, and a very faint inscription reading Ibnayo, which means in the Hebrew, belongs to Benjamin. Wow. And there's the pot. One of the big finds was that the writing was in Hebrew. This makes Abel Beth Maacah an Israelite city when King Ahab was on the throne. Also found was a quartz-like head, which leads archaeologists to believe it was a person of prominence or a king. It is a bearded man and measures 2.2 by 2 inches. That is set alongside of the pot, and we're going to flip it the other side in a picture for you right now. Pretty good artwork for carving in pottery and stone. There's the cleanup look. This figure is found in a large building in a large room on the floor. If this head is of a king, it would make it either King Ahab or King Jehu. Since Abel Beth Maacah is so close to other nations and cultures, the head has been claimed to possibly be Hadad-ezer or Haziel of Armenian, or Ithbobaal of the Phoenicians. So here's those two nations, and they're saying, well, that's ours, and it's probably so-and-so. Regardless, this is another exciting find that has the Bible speaking directly to this age. And so grab a pickaxe and let's head for Israel. Maybe we can join one of the digs. Life gets exciting. Thank you for watching this. We try to keep you on updates of finds going on in Israel, and we'll continue to do so. And here's a mystery solved. Where's the city? Who lived in that city? And we saw some very good evidence that it is definitely an Israel city, part of the inheritance of God's people. So this is where you can find us. Please check out our playlist for other solved and unsolved mysteries. Also, Treasure Hunt has a lot of biblical digs that we've done. And you'll see lots of book studies and Bible trivia things. Just take a look and shop around for the day. Thank you and God bless you. And I'll see you at the next solved and unsolved mystery in the Bible.